Alright, morning everyone. Getting ready for the second round of this new series. We're here at Catalunya today, Spanish Grand Prix. Should be a good one. Always like this track. Bit tricky to get right. Done no laps in these classic cars either, so going in a bit blind, just like last week, so this will be fun. Anyway, we'll go do what we can. Hopefully come away with another good result. Hopefully we don't get our ass handed to us again like we did last week. But yeah, we'll do what we can. Looks like we got a full lobby, a full grid, so that's alright. Couple of pretty quick guys in here. John, Rossi is in here, Plebs is in here. Couple of people I haven't seen a race with in a little while either, so if you know, if you guys are watching, hello. Yeah, just waiting on the final word to ready up. Just had some music playing in the background, don't mind me. Right, well we're at about 10:30 local time for me, so we should be getting ready to go. Let me just go find something, see if we are ready to roll or not. Alright, looks like we've been given the all clear to ready up, so we should get this show on the road any minute now. Alright, looks like we're getting ready to go. Hopefully we don't have to worry about a wet race either. Alright, let's go find out. Once everybody ready's up, pray for no rain. And I'm stuck on a black screen, come on. Alright. Draw qualifying and draw for the race, okay. Worth noting, fixed setups as well, so we're all kind of on a even playing field. It's basically whichever one of us can get the shit together and hook the lap up at the right time, so let's go out. Really overcast here at Spain qualifying as well. Cloudy as all hell. I'm going to come out in a bit of traffic, so I might try and negotiate a way through here if we can. Ooh, that nearly went horribly wrong. Ferrari pulls out of the way, we'll try and get a move on if we can. Invalidation on that lap, so that doesn't matter. Right, so I might back up a little bit here. This will really be my first lap in Angus, so hopefully this goes well. No errors in these cars either, I keep forgetting that. Pretty decent run for the first couple of corners. 22.5. Great, I'm going to get a bit of dirty air off this brawn and we'll lock up on the front tyres. That's going to cost me some time. I feel like this has been a pretty good lap. Few little mistakes. Oh boy. Mental note to self, do not shift down into first gear. The back end just snaps you around. Probably being held up ever so slightly in the dirty air across the line. What's this going to be? 19.3.
Fantastic. That was the fastest lap.
Not bad, provisionally sitting in pole position. I think someone got disqualified there, so that's unusual. Not something that happens all too often, but anyway. Oh boy. I just finished a
There's only
F2
one lap of fuel remaining.
league race as well on the Spec Esports YouTube channel. That should be, stream should be up, so if you want to go check that out you can do. We're able to win the sprint race, second in the feature race. Made a bit of an error though, completely missed turn 1, so that didn't look too good, but yeah, so if I do sound a bit tired, that's why. It's early in the morning for me and I'm not used to being up like this. Normally I'm asleep, but anyway. Still sitting in P1 provisionally. Lap wasn't great, I do expect someone to knock me off. Knock it back to 80 Ks. probably maybe a low 18, a high 18 rather. A low 18, Jesus, yeah. You'd want to, I can have some extra horsepower there, but probably a, I don't know, 18.8 would probably be a pretty reasonable time, would be my guess, but set a pretty reasonable banker, so see what that does and where that gets me. Can I go in and look around now? Thank you. That was taking forever. Alright. Jeez, I got a couple of Canadians right behind me. Half a second on the field at the moment. A couple of guys I am looking out for. There's one of our teammates, Plevs. Where's John? He's on a outlap, it looks like. He's coming around to start his. Bit of traffic there for Plevs. What's Crossy doing? He's on the lap in the brawn. A couple of people in, a couple of people out. I'll just chill in here for a moment and jump on board with one of our teammates. And looks like he's backed out of it, so he got balked, would be my guess. Let's try and find our other teammate. Where is he? Here he is. 22.9. First split, not too bad. What did we do? 22.5. So there's about 4 tenths down on us, but it is basically the opening run of this session, so everyone's probably just wanting to get a banker down and just something to rely on and be able to lean on a bit if the final runs don't go to plan. Coming on middle sector now, 30.6, pretty decent middle sector. On for a good lap, I'd say, at the moment. Don't think it's going to be able to knock us off provisional pole, but hasn't been a bad lap by any stretch of the imagination. The final chicane now. Around the final corner. Up to the line, probably a high 120 across the line. No, 121.2, provisionally goes P8. Not too bad. We still sit in provisional pole position on a 19.3. So we'll go out again now, try and better that.
Standing by.
Make sure we didn't block anyone coming out. Plevs up into P2. Just noticed that, so we got a McLaren front row at the moment. I think it was actually him who scored pole last time out at Melbourne, if I'm not mistaken. Not by much, it was only I think 2 tenths covering the top 3, which did include myself as well, so could be pretty close again today. As always, hope everybody's well today on what is a fairly average day where I am. Fairly overcast, a bit windy, but don't worry about that. It's a bit like the conditions at this actual Spanish Grand Prix at the moment, but anyway, get a bit of breathing room, so hopefully we don't get dirty air off that Ferrari, and away we go. Let's try and improve. Up by basically half a tenth, but we go way wide. It is not going to help my cause.
We have 2 laps of
Make up a
fuel
lot of
remaining.
ground through there. Make sure we don't invalidate through this right-hander. Very easy to do. Racing into this second sector. It's a very odd place to spin. That's kind of Lance Stroll-esque, but anyway. Through the final chicane up to the line. We're going to improve by about a tenth. Cross the line. 19.2. Not great. I know if you're sitting at home watching this, you're probably thinking, what the hell is he on about? He's on provisional pole position, you know. But lap still didn't feel great, obviously. A few mistakes. I reckon a 118 is definitely possible. Probably hurt myself again by doing absolutely no running. But on some level, I'm kind of treating this series as a bit of a chance to relax in a sense, you know, just race hard and, you know, like you always do, but just be able to have some fun along the way as well. But we're looking good so far. McLaren front row lockout. Speaking of McLaren, our teammate, or one of our teammates I should say, finally hops out of the road. So I think we'll come back in the garage, chill for maybe 3 minutes or so. We'll go out, have one final stab at it to see where we can end up, if we can improve. Bit aggressive into the pit lane entry, but just trying to test how late we can go. Whew, so, provisionally, we're looking good for pole position, but we were looking good for pole position at one point last week at Australia, and then it got nipped away from us by the man who currently sits in second, so anything could happen. Or am I sharing this garage with a Ferrari? Because that's the second time I've seen a bright red Ferrari pull up there. I don't know, this layout's weird, but anyway.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 19.2.
Cleve's on a 19.6, so we've still got nearly half a second over the field. If you're someone who might be on a hot lap at the moment. Crossy starting a hot lap. Couple of Ferraris, there's a Brawn parked off. John on an out lap, looks like he's coming to start a lap. So let's ride along with one of our several teammates and see if he can drag the McLaren up to the front along with myself and Plevs. Then into turn 1, gets to the apex nicely, takes a curve in turn 2, uses up a lot of road. Pretty decent run through the first couple of corners it looks like. About 22.5 I think is the fastest first sector held by us, comes through 22.6, so pretty good first sector, not going to lie. There's another McLaren just in front, hopefully that gets out of the way and doesn't hold him up too much. No, he pulls out of the way, big snap of oversteer for John there. I think that might have actually been a little bit of lag as well. Obviously, I think this man is, yeah, that's definitely lag. Coming to the second sector now, what's time going to be? 29.9, so he's a lot quicker than what he was on his first time of asking, so this looks like it's going to be a pretty damn good lap from the McLaren driver. Round final sector now to the final couple of corners. Just get a nice smooth run through this last chicane. Hard on the gas now, bit of oversteer. Oh my god, he's lost it and he's around. Oh, bugger. He was on for a good lap there, I think, but he's just lost it at the final chicane. So, a bit unfortunate there, but That's, you know what, that's a bit of a bummer, but he's still got time to bring it back
We're
in.
13th in the speed trap,
Go out for one final stab at it,
298.4
which is
kilometers
exactly
per
what we're
hour.
going to do in a moment. I think we might go out now. Let's go.
All personnel be aware. Car leaving.
Pull out right in front of one of our teammates. That'll make us popular. Gaming King behind us. So we are looking good at the moment. We've provisionally got about half a second over the field. Definitely feel like I can go faster. We made an absolute stuff up of this right-hander coming to the start of the second sector. So if we can get this right next time, maybe improve on one or two other corners. I think a 118 is definitely possible. As that Red Bull just drives off into a gravel. That's, yep, that's the way we want to do it. I want to make sure I've got a fair amount of clean track as well. I don't want to encounter any dirty air or anything like that as well. Two cars just up ahead, so hopefully they don't hold us up too much. We're going to cross the line. There's just under a minute remaining, so this is going to be a one and only stab at this, so hopefully it goes well. Back up a little bit. Alright, let's roll.
Seconds left in the session.
Pretty good run through there. Chucky, what are you doing? That was really awkward. I didn't know what the hell that Red Bull was doing. Looks like we're not really going to be on for much of an improvement. Doesn't look like it as we come up to the line. It's not going to be an improvement, I don't think. No. 5,000 slower. Bugger. Useless Cat jumps up into second. He's the man who absolutely handed our backside to us at the first race, so hopefully we can try and avoid that this time around. So we do maintain provisional pole position for the moment. Plev's coming around the final couple of corners. Let's see what our teammate can do. Currently P3 on a 19.6. Across the line. And he jumps up to P2 on a 19.4. So McLaren front row lockout. At the moment, we'll jump on board with the Red Bull. Currently sitting in P4. Can he potentially do anything to get himself up onto the front row of the grid? He jumps up to P3 on a 19.5. Unable to do anything about the two McLarens on the front row. And I think that is everybody done for this session. Just two guys in the pits. And I think that's everybody. Looks like, yes, so looks like we're going to have pole position for the second round of this Classic Car Series at the Spanish Grand Prix by about a tenth and a half, so very, very close at the top, but we've managed to come out P1, so that's, you know what, I'm happy with that. Could have definitely improved. That Red Bull put me off a little bit, not gonna lie. But you know what? Shit happens. We maintain P1 anyway, so can't complain too much. 2 tenths covering the top 4 drivers. Jeez, this is going to be a bit of a close race, I imagine. Plev's in second, Kevberg third, Useless Cat fourth. 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's about a second basically covering the top 10. So this could be a pretty close race. We'll see what happens, but let's go. Oh, hey Nico. Hope you're doing well, brother. Alright, let's go to the grid. Let's get into this shit. Let's go. One stop. Fairly straightforward there, I would think. What are we going to do? B3.4. I don't know. Hopefully that's alright. Screw it. It's what we're going to go with. Hopefully you don't bog down like I did in the first race. I think we started second. No, we started third, and I was absolutely nowhere by the time we got to turn 1.
Okay, go through all the gears if you can. We need to make sure the engagement is okay before the start. We're going to want to put some temperature into the tyres and brakes. We need to keep the engine cool though, so don't go too high with the revs.
I stayed the bloody obvious engineer, Jesus. Talk about a bloody pain in the ass. This is probably going to be a very intense race, would be my guess. Top 4 very close to each other pace-wise. Probably could have prepared myself a lot better, as I said, but you know what? It's whatever. Don't worry about it. My main aim, to be brutally honest, in this race, first things first, is just to actually get off the line this time and not bog down and damn near go into anti-stall. So if we can avoid that, that'll be really, really nice. Back everybody up a little bit so we're not stuck on the grid forever. Hopefully we don't have to wait too long. So, alright, here we go. Reform back on the grid now, so yeah, nothing left to say, but thanks for all the support, everyone. Enjoy the race, and hopefully we can have a good one.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Alright, let's try to get this thing off the line this time. Waiting on a couple of people, it looks like. Cheers, Ethan. Everybody's back. Let's go. Don't bog down this time, you twat. That's more like it. Oh, 3 wide behind us. I don't like the look of that. Shit, we're going wide. Something behind. Kevberg up in the P2. Plebs P3.
That's a decent start. Good job.
Geez, thanks for the encouragement, Jeff. Bloody pelican. Yellow flag behind us. Someone's already died or spun off, done something. Oh crap, that's wide. This car feels extremely understeery in the opening part of this race. There's no bite in the front end whatsoever. Pretty good start of the race, come across the line to lead lap 1. Already with a 1.3 second advantage, hopefully we can keep that. No DRS in these cars obviously. That was a very stupid warning from a stupid little mistake, just like that one as well. Yellow flag behind us, so someone's died again. And yes, that is a reference I use all the time when I race, so oh, someone died, or they dead, something. I don't know, that's just what happens, so I might come up with something else in the future. Just trying to build a bit of a gap at the moment if I can. Give myself a bit of breathing room. Come across the line, 21.8.
That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
This definitely feels a lot different to the modern cars which you normally see on Tuesday night. Difficult to adjust the driving style as well, being, oh boy, being on the quote controller knob. I do plan to make the switch to a wheel as well. That's a work in progress for anyone wondering. Gaming King retires, that's one of our teammates, so that's a bit unfortunate there. Josh has retired as well. I think that's another one of our teammates, so
Caution, caution.
McLaren's dropping like flies in this race. What's going on, guys? There's Credit Jack in the Brawn. That's definitely not the right way to be facing. Something's definitely going on there. 2-second advantage over the guys behind.
Time to the car behind.
Oh no, I'm not blind, Jeff. Thanks for the pointless advice. Probably overfueled this car by way too much as well. Come across the line, should be another fastest lap. Boom. Gap 2.8. Just trying to get into a little bit of a rhythm now. burn off some of this fuel as well. Hopefully the lighter the car gets throughout this race, hopefully the faster we should get, not including tyre wear and everything obviously in that statement. Whew. 3.3.
Okay, clear.
Ooh, that's a yellow flag, what's happened? Still a yellow flag, someone's spinal recorded. Oh shit, that's a grass. Purple in the middle sector. Lol. Damn, I thought that was going to be fastest lap then. About 4 seconds.
Yellow flag.
And Crossy is retired. A couple of people dropping like flies in this race. Oh, Jesus, fucking hell. That was, that was a hold your breath moment, wasn't it, guys? Oh yeah. Thank God I only race this early once a week.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap for the race.
Faster again.
Okay, clear.
Little moment there, nothing to worry about.
Caution, caution.
Caution, what's going on?
Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
Retired in the pit lane, would be my guess.
Green flag.
Coming up on the pit stop window. Bloody hell. Only 9 seconds to use this cat behind. Another 9 seconds back to players.
Okay, we think the effects of the tyre deg are going to kick in soon. We should be alright for the time being, but you will start to find it a bit more slippery out there.
I'm not sure my tiny brain could have figured that one out in your ear. Thanks. Yeah, that's a warning.
Yellow flag.
Couple of back markers coming in the pits, it looks like.
We're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can. Okay, clear. Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach, and make sure you don't speed.
Yeah, I'll come in this lap. Two back markers ahead of me. At least they turn into, well, they ghost or something now whenever it's a lap car, so at least that's something good. You don't have to worry about really whether they see you or not. Still nice that they do get out of the way, but cheers for that. Alright, in we go. Bloody hell. That was a hard first stint going out for leather.
Go now.
Jesus, 1.9 second stop. Bloody hell, McLaren. Legends.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Look at the teams in the... The real F1 teams in league racing couldn't do stuff like that. Alright, 16 laps to the end. Useless cat comes in, that should relinquish us. Back into P1. .6. New tyres working well.
Caution, caution. The track is clear. Green flag.
Cross the line, better again.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
Oh, that's a bit deep.
Our gap behind is 12.8 seconds. The time last lap was a 1:21.0. They have a time penalty of 3.0.
Oh, almost in the 19s. We got 13.5 seconds, which is effectively 16
You're
with
pulling
his
out a
penalty.
second a lap on the car behind.
There we go, 119. Took a bit longer than what I wanted, but we got there. Holy shit, we're around. What happened there? That was just a lazy little spin there. I don't know if I hit first and then neutral or what the fuck happened. That was weird. I think everything's okay. Temperatures are all fine, didn't hit anything. That's why you want to build up an advantage. If you make a little mistake. Right, back on form. There we go. Alright, 6 to go.
Caution, caution. Okay, clear.
Bloody hell. Race feels like it's going on forever. Still, at least it's not as bad as Singapore the other week. I'll be going live again on Tuesday night too, guys. Shut up, Jeff. Jeez. Annoying fucking engineer. As I was saying, I'll be going live again Tuesday night, hopefully on time this time, as long as we don't have any technical difficulties or anything like what happened last week. But, it should be the Japanese Grand Prix, I think. I think that sounds about right. We should be able to wrap the championship up there, so hopefully we can manage that, but we'll do what we can there. First off, we've got the Elite Series now to worry about at 6 o'clock and 8 o'clock respectively my time tomorrow night. Then I get to have a day off, come back Tuesday, do the Pacific Series, so once again that'll be 8 o'clock usual time, as long as everything is working and, you know, no one's having any problems. And yeah, then there should be some more career mode and stuff out, which I'm planning to have out next week. I think it should be the Singapore Grand Prix if I'm not mistaken, so I hope you guys are excited for some new videos that'll be coming out in the next couple of days. Bloody hell, I tell you what, I'm fucking running out of breath sitting here. How the hell am I going to feel if I get myself a proper sim rig set up? Then how am I going to feel? My bloody arms will be sore, legs will be sore, arms will bloody fall off. Bad enough driving a go-kart like I used to. Be glad to go to Cam when this race is all over. Lord Moose, Jack Daniels, something. That sound like a good idea? Alright, 2 to go.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Is the Red Bull off?
Green flag.
Thank God the cars do ghost, otherwise that would have probably wiped us out. Come on. Fastest lap, there we go. Alright, I guess we can take a breath and just chill for this final lap. No need to go set more track records. I think we've done all we needed to. 16 seconds to second place, so haven't quite been able to return the favour of being absolutely flogged by nearly a full minute, but you know what, close enough. Only 12 runners left in this race too, jeez. People have dropped out like flies. Well, it looks like it's going to be 1-3 for the McLaren boys at least, with Plevs in P3. I don't know where John is. I know our other two teammates have retired and left. And final couple of kilometres. First time we've ever won a race in these cars. Cross the line, there we go. And a fastest lap to boot. Oh, how about that? I wasn't even trying for fastest lap, but we get it anyway. Oh, jeez. Well, that was a good race. I enjoyed that. Car was on rails. Useless Cat comes home, 20 seconds behind us basically. Plevs comes home for P3 in the McLaren, so double podium for the McLaren. Looks like our other teammate's going to come home in P7, so not a bad result for the McLaren boys all around. Two of our teammates are retiring, so that's a bit unfortunate. They might have been able to score points. What is this camera angle? Thank God, change it. Jesus, that was terrible. But anyway, that's you know what? This has been a good morning. A win in the F2 sprint race, and then pole on the win in the Classic Car Series here at Spain. So you know what? I can go out for the rest of the day and be you know, be proud of this driving. I'm a happy man this morning. Don't mind that voice, I don't know what the actual hell that was. But anyway. But no, thank you guys for watching, hope you guys have enjoyed. I personally really enjoyed that. I do like driving these cars. Easy to make a mistake and spin out, as I unfortunately demonstrated, but thankfully we had a margin to the Canadian in second place, so we were able to maintain P1, basically just controlled the race from the get-go. One little mistake, but other than that, we were able to bring it home for our first win in the Classic Car Series. I believe we should be tied with Useless Cat at the top of the standings, because I think he got the 26 points in Australia, and we've gone and done it here in round 2, so should be tied at the top of the table with the Canadians. So it'll be interesting to see who can get the leg up in round 3, which I think is the Monaco Grand Prix, so that'll be really interesting to see how the Monaco Grand Prix goes in these cars with fixed setups and everything else. But that's been today's video, guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I am absolutely worn out, so I'm going to go have a cold drink and probably go and chill for the rest of the day. But as always, if you guys enjoyed, remember to leave a like, subscribe, stay tuned for plenty more. And yeah, that's been today's live stream. Really enjoyed it, and same time next week. I'll see you guys Tuesday.